This is Roxanne Garza, and this is in reference to my Collaborate 5 and the articles, the 3 articles that we were required to read. They were very interesting articles. The one in reference to the salary compensation, that's very interesting. It's amazing to read that, some companies are just happy with not giving pay increases. If the employees don't ask for it, then why should they give them? I had worked at a company before where increases, even cost of living increases, were frozen for like 2 years straight. And I think that's totally ridiculous, especially when you see the P&L every month, even by quarter or by annually, of how much the money the company is making. And that, the board, they're receiving raises, but the people that are doing all the labor, they're not receiving anything. So I think that's totally unfair. In reference to the article about behavior off the clock and on the clock, that's interesting because, we do have, with the Ray Rice in the NFL and him and his girlfriend or fiance at that time, fighting in the elevator, and if somebody hadn't leaked that out, nobody would really have known that that had happened. I'm kind of mixed on that because I feel that whatever people do in their personal life, that's their personal life. But again, it is a reflection of how you're representing your company, especially if you're out at happy hour and you have your company right there, on your polo or your jacket, or you're talking about work and giving out your business card. That I understand, you're a reflection of the company. But if you do stuff on your off time, I don't necessarily agree with it unless it is affecting your job. Like, let's say you get a DWI and you get into an accident while doing that, and your job is a driver, then yeah, that would affect representing the company. So I'm kind of mixed on that. It was very interesting in reading about what the millennials look towards. They stress out about retirement. I'm not a millennial, but I do worry because of the baby boomers and how much money of Social Security is going to them, and wondering if that kind of money is going to be left over for any of us. I am sad to say I haven't started saving for retirement, and I really do need to because I only have maybe about 20 years left because I don't want to be working forever into my 70s. So that is one thing that is very interesting. All of these articles kind of intersect because they're kind of dealing with your pay, they're dealing with your compensation package, they're dealing with your behavior and your performance at work. So it was just very interesting. The other part on one of the articles, it mentioned something about answering email and you're not on the clock. I've had that issue because when the company I'm at right now, originally started salary and I went to hourly, and I was told I had to take my email off my phone. And I was like, why? And they explained to me that they can't track my performance or track my time and how much work I'm doing answering emails when I'm off the clock. So it was interesting to see that that was like a labor act or something like that, that it's against the law. So, because when they told me, I was like, seriously? And I did go ahead and take it off, but I do have times where I would like to have my email because I need to look something up, but I get it. These articles were very great, very informative, and very different. Thank you.